Hey everyone, and welcome to the Saturday show of Let's Talk in English here on PTS.
Get ready to review our week of lessons together. My name's Andrea.
And I'm Gabe. And this week we were talking about embarrassing moments and apologizing. Now, I have a question for you. The first question is, who does Ben run into in the bathroom?
Oh, how embarrassing. Ben ran into Sarah in the bathroom.
Oh, that is very embarrassing. But Ben apologizes to her. He says, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Now, question number 2. Who does Renee spill food on?
Renee spills food on Mrs. Lewis. She's one of the new owners of the diner.
That's right, and she was a customer that day. Well, everyone, let's have fun as we review this week's lessons right now.
Conversation replay. Sarah is very sad. She is crying. Her speech and history class did not go well. She was too nervous. Now she still feels bad. Sarah goes into her house. She runs to the bathroom. A little later, Ben comes into the house. He looks around. He calls for Max and Sarah. No one answers, so he walks through the house. He needs the bathroom.
Ben? What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Sarah.
Why don't you knock?
I'm really sorry.
I am using the bathroom.
I know. Now.
Don't just open the door. Knock first.
Sorry.
And don't just come into my house. Knock first. What are you doing here?
I'm looking for Max.
He comes home at 9 o'clock.
Okay. So, what is on your face? It's green.
Ben, it's a mask. Just go, please.
Okay.
Bye.
Hi. Sorry, but I really need the bathroom. Can I use it?
Oh, fine.
Renee, don't worry about today.
I know. Today was just one of those days.
How was your day, guys?
It was embarrassing.
Why? What happened?
Lots of bad things.
Really? Like what?
Well, most of the day was okay.
Then Mr. and Mrs. Lewis came into the diner.
Mr. and Mrs. Lewis? Oh, they are the new owners of the diner, right?
Yes, they live in Chicago, and they always like to come to the diner without telling us.
But that's okay.
So, at first, everything was great. Mr. and Mrs. Lewis loved my cooking.
But then something happened?
Well, then Ben came in.
So?
He saw Carl. He saw him under the table.
Who is Carl?
One of Ben's cockroaches?
That's not good.
No. Ben ran around the diner looking for Carl.
I told him to stop running.
Then he ran into me.
You didn't have...
Yes, I had food in my hands. I spilled food on a customer. I felt so embarrassed.
Oh, no.
And guess who the customer was? Mrs. Lewis.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Renee apologized right away.
I said, I am so sorry. Let me clean this up for you. Max will bring you another dish ASAP. It will be on us.
Mrs. Lewis said, well, good. Right now, it's on me.
So I said, right, sorry, your food will be free, no charge.
Mr. Lewis was mad and asked about our cockroach problem.
I explained to Mr. Lewis very calmly, Ben keeps cockroaches as pets.
We clean the diner every day after work. We don't have a cockroach problem.
Finally, Ben found it.
Or he thought so, but it wasn't a cockroach, it was just some food.
So Ben ran out the door still looking for Carl.
Then Mrs. Lewis just laughed and laughed.
She said, you guys are so funny.
We were so happy to hear that.
Hey, Betty.
Hi, Sarah. Do you need to mail something?
No. I want to ask you about my newspaper article.
Ah, you need your editor. Let me put on my editor's hat. Okay, I'm ready.
You're funny.
So, what's the problem?
I can't write about this subject.
Embarrassing moments. What would you do? But this subject is perfect for you.
Are you making fun of me?
No. You and Max have had some embarrassing moments lately, right?
And you want me to write about them? I don't want the whole town to know.
Well, this is a small town. They might already know.
Betty!
Sorry, that wasn't funny. I thought you might have some wisdom to share with our readers.
What kind of wisdom?
Talk about what to do when you are embarrassed.
Okay, let's see. You can run home like I did after my embarrassing presentation at school.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear about that.
You can yell and get angry like I did when Ben came into the bathroom.
I heard about that.
You can ignore the person who embarrasses you. I am still ignoring Ben.
Or you can forgive the person.
Yeah, but I guess you're right. I'd better go.
Talk to Ben?
And write my article.
Hey friends, we also got to go with Dan on the go this week, and I have a question for you. True or false? The high-speed rail makes more noise and pollution than other trains.
Well, Gabe, that is false. The high-speed rail makes less noise and less pollution than other trains.
You are correct, Andrea. And now, friends, let's go and review this week's On the Go.
On the go.
Oh, hello, friends. Do you like trains? I do. Because today we're going to talk about big trains and small trains. So let's go on the go. All aboard! I love playing with model trains. This is a great hobby for children and adults. Model trains look like real trains, but are much, much smaller. There are many kinds of model trains. Some look very old. Others look really new, like a high-speed train. Here is an old train. This train is called a locomotive. This was a very popular train in Europe for many years. Many passengers can still go on this today. Real trains can move. Model trains can also move. People can buy special train tracks to make a kind of road for trains. Model trains can move around because they are electric. The model trains can then move around a little model world. Look at the little houses and trees. Model trains are fun. But now let's take a look at some bigger and faster trains. The high-speed rail is one of the easiest ways to travel from city to city. These trains are bigger, comfortable, and of course much faster. They also need special stations. High-speed rail stations are different from normal train stations. They need to have a very long platform so that the long trains can fit inside. The stations are also very clean and modern for visitors. Wow, this is a really long train. Okay, car number 5. Where is car number 5?
It's there.
Let's go. We gotta hurry.
Trains that go really fast need to have excellent train drivers. These people make sure the train runs smoothly and safely. Just like ships and airplanes and other trains, the high-speed railroad also has different classes. For more comfort, passengers can enjoy their trip in business class. For normal prices, passengers can sit in standard class seats. Taking the high-speed rail is the fastest and easiest way to go up and down the island. All this happens because of speed. Now it doesn't feel like we're going very fast, but we are. So what makes this train go really fast? Let's find out. The high-speed trains have strong engines that make the wheels turn very quickly. The engines can make this train go up to 300 kilometers per hour. "300 kilometers an hour? That's really fast. That's like an airplane. I hope we don't take off like an airplane." The high-speed rail has its own special train tracks. Only high-speed trains can use them. These special tracks are usually high up from the ground to protect the fast train and its passengers. The way the high-speed rail is built is also safe for the environment. It makes less pollution and noise than cars and airplanes. What? Are we there already? I didn't even get a nap. This train goes too fast. Okay. All right. I'm ready. Wow, I have so much time. What will I do? I know. I can play with my model train. Hey, thanks for coming with me today on the high-speed rail. See you next time on The Go.
Word Power.
It's time for Word Power. This week we're talking about embarrassing moments. Oops. Everyone has accidents. An accident is something you do that is not planned. For example, when you spill something on someone, you have an accident. 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 If you spill something on someone, you get embarrassed. When you are embarrassed, you feel uncomfortable in front of other people. Embarrassed. Embarrassed. What do you do when you get embarrassed? One thing you do is run away. You can leave the room and go somewhere else. Run away. Run away. Another thing you can do is get angry. When you get angry, you are not happy. When you're angry, you might want to yell or you might want to hit something. Angry. Angry. The nicest thing to do when you get embarrassed is to apologize. Say, "I'm sorry." This makes the other person feel better. Apologize. Apologize. Now you know what to do when you get embarrassed. Remember these words, and you will have word power.
Song time.
Deep within you find your faith. You will have no regrets. Step out from the shadows and from behind the silhouette. Now you're glowing like the sun. Your life has just begun. Should you stumble, you won't fall. Just believe and have faith in the one who sees it all. He'll never let you fall if you just dare to dream, dare to believe. You can soar so high beyond the clouds, discovering where dreams are found. Dare to dream, dare to believe. God knows all that you can do. How far you go is up to Him and you. Dare to dream, dare to believe. This is your once in a lifetime. This is your moment, your time to shine. Any dream is possible. Any star is reachable. Life is so incredible when you can dream.
That's right, everyone. Dare to dream. Thank you, friends, for joining us here on Let's Talk in English on PTS, where learning English
And reviewing
can be fun. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.